Hi, welcome to the Motovlog. So I'm leaving Costco tire department. You probably see it there behind me. And I stopped by just to check the tires because when you buy tires at Costco, they fill them with nitrogen, which runs cooler or I don't know, right? So instead of putting air from my compressor, they suggest I come over here, and I wanted to check how they were, the tires were doing anyway, and they're doing fine. I put the Bridgestone? BF Goodrich KO2s on this. These are all-terrain tires. Not that I ever go, off-road, but I look at this truck as my urban assault vehicle, and I, often jump curbs, and I certainly rub the tires on curbs often when I'm parking, and you never know where I'll be shooting motorcycles in this, so I went with those. Plus they look kind of cool, and they're really quiet. Not like some all-terrain tires you go down the road like, these aren't like that. I did a lot of research on them. Ooh, let me turn off my blower. It's not an air conditioner. Okay, so anyway, the reason I'm here is because I did a test on an O2 sensor that I just installed. I was getting a check engine light would come on under hard acceleration, so I did the research, and everyone said, it's not everyone, but some of the videos I watched said that it's probably the O2 sensor, which makes sense because this truck was sitting in somebody's yard for 10 years, maybe more. So I changed it out, and I got to tell you something. A little bit of backstory. Whenever I had cars, I like the old European ones. Number one, they're a good value for the money, fairly cheap. The problem is when you need parts for them, man, I had an old Mercedes, and I'd go to the shop, hey, how much is this part? And the guy would say, well, if the guy in Germany who makes these is still alive, I can probably bring it in for you in about 3 months, and it'll cost you $600 in gold bullion. Like, whoa, right? But this O2 sensor for this 1989 GMC C1500, I've got the 305 small block H cylinder in here. I go down to O'Reilly's. You guys got an O2 sensor for this car, truck? The guy says, oh yeah, here you go. Boom! Just doesn't even move his feet. Just reaches over. Here you go. $24. What? So putting it in, there's so much room in this engine bay. It literally took me about 15 minutes. Bang, done. What? Oh man, what fun. Anyway, really starting to dig the truck, and I did some hard acceleration on the way over here, and it didn't come on. The engine light didn't come on, so there you go. Oh, by the way, I want to mention that on May 25th, I'll be at Nalu's on Maui performing my stand-up comedy as part of benefit for the Keiki Cancer Fund. Keiki in Hawaiian means children, and it'll be at Nalu's on Maui. Now, on that Saturday, Barry Flanagan, an amazing guitarist and half of Hapa, the musical group, will do a dinner show, and then at 9 o'clock, rolling up the window, I'll be doing my show after his dinner show. And again, 100% of the proceeds will go to help kids with cancer. So if you're on Maui and May 25th, and all the info's on my website, andybumatai.com/shows, if you want more information. So anyway, there you have it, and let's try the acceleration one more time to make sure the engine light doesn't come on. Okay? Okay, let's see. I'm going about 55. Floor it. Oh, feel that power. 65, 70. Oh, there's 70. No check engine light. Okay. Looks like it was a success. Thanks for driving with me on my test drive.